Hey everyone, Shaedow here, and welcome to another Marvel Contest of Champions video. So in this video, we're going through Act 5.2, Chapter 4. Now, I heard so many horror stories about this chapter, and people were getting stuck on it, they were asking for help, so I went in here, with a lot of fear. I went and I looked up other videos and that kind of thing, and it wasn't as bad as I had feared, but it was definitely more difficult than the first three chapters. Now, I took what I believe was the easiest path, and the first few fights I was able to one-shot them. But later on, I ran into some trouble. Not only did I make some mistakes, but my phone got really hot and my hands got really sweaty. I did experience the non-responsive thing where I would try to evade and it just would stand there. But I don't know whether that was because of the sweaty fingers or the phone being just overheated. But you'll see me get wrecked without mustering up much of an attempt, so just be aware of that. I'll call it out when I know it's my fault and it was a mistake on my part, whether I just mistimed it or went in when I really shouldn't have. So enjoy this run through of Chapter 4, Act 5.2.
Flawless victory. Flawless victory. standing. Fatality. Finish him. Uh-oh.
Now, I was not happy to see Electro here, so I healed up and went in with my Archangel.
Ownage.
Alright, this is a fight that should never have happened. I wasn't thinking, and I chose Ultron because normally Ultron is great against Deadpool. You know, he has class advantage, and he's bleed immune. And what does Deadpool have other than his bleed? Normally I can get hit with Deadpool's L2 or his L3 and not worry about it. However, this is a different situation. First of all, the role reversal buff means that Ultron actually has a class disadvantage here. This is huge because the challenger rating that Kabam has added to this game makes that even worse. Second, we have masochism. Ultron doesn't hit that hard at the best of times, and combined with the masochism buff, it was just a pain. And the class disadvantage meant he was taking a lot more damage even while blocking. Now, I knew I wasn't going to finish the fight, but I wanted to see just how much health I could get Deadpool down before I went down myself. So, enjoy Ultron's struggle.
Humiliating defeat.
I'm sorry, my queen. This wasn't you. This was me. This was not your fault. So what you guys are about to see is quite sad. Scarlet Witch was doing perfectly. She was working Deadpool over. She would get her L2, slash him with it, bait out his L2, and things were going according to plan. Until he got low enough to get that power gain. Now we knew that was coming, but we had already pushed him a little bit too far, so he went straight to his L3, and I panicked. So I laid into him, hoping for a power steal, but I did not get one. And when I tried to attack him with a second combo, just as I let my finger up off of the block, he attacked me, as you'll see in a second. And he attacked me, put that bleed on me, and I didn't notice how much damage that bleed was doing. It was doing 501 points of damage. I could have fired off my L1 and possibly taken him down, but that bleed took me out quick. Now this fight is short and ugly. Now in the previous fight, I messed up, and I admit that. But in this fight, with Archangel, he refused to back up. Right there, I actually swiped back and he refused to back up, and that was pretty much all she wrote. I was off kilter, and then I tried to attack him as fast as I could before the bleed took me out, but it was really too late. So against Hulk, I chose Archangel, and I only remembered that Hulk was poison immune right as it was loading. But I said, oh well, make the most of it, and let's see what Archangel can do. And the answer is quite a bit. I was actually impressed with what Archangel was able to do, even though he wouldn't be able to put his neurotoxin on the Hulk.
Look out!
Obviously, I mistimed this one, and it's lights out. Against the Hulk with health that low, there was no way I was going to survive, and my health was low already. At this point, I really should have taken a break and let my phone cool down, but I just wanted to get this done. And you'll see, I ended up getting intercepted. Let's see. Right there. And I didn't have enough health to do the parry that I tried right here. See, I went, built up some Fury stacks, and then I was going to parry, and it would have been lights out for the Hulk, but I didn't have enough health. So that cost me dearly. So now I'm just trying to clean up. I'm not trying to do any specials. I just want to finish him off. So I took Hyperion in against Loki. Loki the trickster god. And honestly, Loki is not bad to fight. But at this point, I'm pretty tired. And honestly, I just played really badly. So this was all my bad. However, Hyperion is a beast. So don't count him out just yet. So here we are at the final boss. This is the reason that I brought Ultron. I knew that the boss node had caltrops, and so I needed to bring a bleed immune champion. So I thought of Ultron or Vision, because both my Ultron and my Vision are rank 5. Now I've heard that Vision may do okay. I don't know, since I chose Ultron for this fight, and I can tell you that Ultron was a horrible choice. This was basically a rerun of the Deadpool X-Force fight. Now, who would have been a better choice would have been my Ghost Rider, even though he's only rank 4. My Dormammu, also rank 4, would also have been a better choice than Ultron. So with the fall of Ultron, I have no bleed immune champs left to counter those caltrops. So I'm thinking, let me try Archangel. If I can be aggressive and get that toxin on her, she should go down pretty quickly. Now, Archangel isn't bleed immune, but his damage is nuts.
Fatality.
And that is Act 5.2, Chapter 4. So if you liked the video, please consider clicking like. If you have not subscribed already, please consider giving me a subscription. Leave a comment below, let me know what you thought of the video, whether you found it helpful or not. And you guys have a blessed day.